Well, it's always a pleasure to talk to you about your projects. And
Thank
here we
you.
are discussing My Cousin Rachel. I thought the character was fascinating because she's hard to read, she's ambiguous, she's charismatic and manipulative at the same time. So a joy for an actress to be able to have a layer like that.
Yeah, she's got lots and lots of layers and many different ways to interpret her. So it sounds like you're ambivalent about her, you don't know, but some people feel very sure that she's innocent and some feel very sure she's guilty, so people are debating it hotly.
Well, I like the fact that I'm unsure because it makes it like a psychological thriller that keeps you on your toes. Do you think that was the genius of the book at the time and what made it so popular?
I think so, yes. I guess it's a psychological horror story or a psychological thriller that people like trying to be, Sherlock Holmes and trying to work it out.
And and I kind of like how it unfolds in all of these. But what's really great is, also the period when it's set, the things that you discover about the period, about Cornwall, about the writer, about the costumes. What's most thrilling for you on period pieces like that?
The costumes, being in a corset, it's quite painful, but it really changes the way you stand and the way you move and the way you feel. And you feel a kind of this restraint of the 19th century, the horses, the carriages, the candlelight, everything's got a different texture. Those are the kind of things you were thinking of.
Yes,
right.
yes, exactly. And the misty aspect of it.
Yeah, the mist on the moors. yeah.
So how much backstory is in the book about her being Italian and everything you kind of know and don't know about her? So how much does the book reveal more?
I don't think an awful. I did read the book, but now I can't think of things that sunk into my mind from the book or from the script. I don't remember. Yeah, you. I don't remember. Sorry.
Yeah. No. But I think it doesn't because it keeps that mystery.
Yes.
Around her. We were talking about tea before starting the interview.
Tea.
Yes. How much did you learn about the culture of tea and infusions and how, of course, different it was to the background of English people at the time who were very serious about their tea?
Yes, we're very, very serious in Britain about tea. I guess we probably got tea from India when it was we're part of the British Empire, so it's not a native plant tea to Britain, but it's become our cultural drug of choice. We drink a lot of it every day, as you know. But yeah, this is tisana. It's herbs that are very good for. She's like a naturopath. My character Rachel, which lends people to thinking that she's a witch, which I guess throughout history, women who have a skill set, whether they could read the stars and they were early astronomers or mathematicians, they would be called witches. So I think witch can be another word for having an unusual skill set, but she also could be a poisoner. So
yeah, exactly, it's what keeps us on our toes.
Yeah.
I just interviewed Sam, and it was quite interesting the different point of view that a woman would have on his character and that he has on his character.
Yeah.
For me, he just can't make up his mind. For him, he was just being manipulated. It's quite interesting that dynamic that there is between those two characters. Don't you agree?
Yes, absolutely. Yeah. So someone just said to me, in a way, the film is, everyone looks in the mirror, so everyone sees their own preoccupations. So, as you say, for Sam, he thought he was a young man very in love, and his love's being abused by this manipulative woman. And you, as a woman, think, come on, young man, make up your mind. What is it you're doing? 1 minute you're in love with her, next minute you want to strangle her. So, yeah, it is about the female gaze and the male gaze and the different points of views that those bring.
Yeah, and great that a female writer wrote all those details.
Yeah, and apparently because it's a female writer imagining a man in love with a woman, and a very unreliable man. He's our narrator, but we realize quite soon he's quite an unreliable narrator. Everything he might be telling us is not necessarily right.
Yeah, exactly.
But apparently du Maurier was writing in a coded way about her obsession with. She was obsessed with her publisher's wife. I don't know if the woman was called Rachel, but she was obsessed with a woman. So it was du Maurier writing about
herself indirectly.
about being in love with a woman.